everyone, it's Nicole, and I thought I'd spend a little bit of time scrapbooking. Today is September 27th, and our house got delayed, so we are not able to move in till next week, which will be the week of the 3rd till the 9th, the 8th, and probably closer to the end of the week. So I got a little bit of time on my hands because I had switched my whole rotation so that I'd have this week off so I could unpack. And yeah, we're not moving till next week. So I go back to work on Friday, which is a training day. And I work 1, 2, 3, 4 all nights. And then, so hopefully we'll move in like the 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th. And then I go back to work on the 9th. So we will see. But today I just got to do something else because, yeah, which is a whole lot better than we thought. For a while there, they were just going to come and do our counters on the 6th, which meant we weren't going to move till the 13th or something like that. So they're coming this Friday, the 30th. So it should be next week. So we're quite excited. But like I said, I just need to do something else than think about house. So I'm going to scrapbook, and my daughter's here because she had taken the week off to help me unpack, and she went to visit some friends this afternoon. So I was like, okay, so that means I get to scrapbook. So this is the hip kit that I had bought. I bought the August hip kit, and I'm just going to do some white cardstock. I just have this photo here off to the side. It's quite similar to the one I did last time, but this time I just want to tell a different story. I want to talk about how climbing this mountain was on my husband's bucket list. It wasn't on mine, although I'm really glad I did it, but it was on his bucket list. So we're going to be talking about bucket lists, and so this is leftover from another layout, and there's like stains on it and everything, but that's okay because I'm going to cover this up. And I think I want to use that Dilutions paint that was in the August kit. It's vibrant turquoise. So I'm going to be using a little bit of that. There's, I see here, there's from the branding strip, there's a couple of these that I can use. And then there's also this card with the heart. I can use that. And then there's still quite a bit of stuff from the Amy Tangerine. I got to get my little container and put that in there so it doesn't get lost. Problem is I packed most of them, so I don't know. I might go buy a couple one. Oh, look at that, or maybe that won't. It depends. It may or may not work, so I'll keep it out. Some of the stuff on our bucket list is a little crazy, right? So that might just work out. Which, if you would have told me 2 years ago that I was going to climb a mountain, that's probably what I would have said. That's crazy talk. And now we've done it twice. Although this year we did up and down, and man alive, that was way harder. I got an injury on the way down, so that's why, but whew, that was way harder. Going down is easier on physically, I find, but on your body, it's not easy at all. It's actually quite hard on the body. My toes still haven't recovered at all. So I like this here, but I don't know if I'm willing to cut all those out to get to it. I might use some of this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some clear gesso to the background. And clear gesso. And I said I want to use that ink. And I just bought this at Michael's the other day. It's a metallic texture paste. Gorgeous. It's that mint. Oh, and it's kind of sparkly. So it goes really, really well with that. Like, so good. Yeah, that goes too. So super cute. So I know I want to use some of that too. I want to use this template, And I might bring in these if I need a little bit more color to the background. We shall see. And there's a little bit more cards here that I can maybe go through. Oh, there's another one. So we'll see. So let's start with the background. So like I said, today is September 27th, which was the finishing date for a house, like guaranteed, like it was, this is going to be the latest day or whatever. And it's not the builder's fault whatsoever. The countertop people, there was, I guess, in Quebec this summer, where they make the quartz or manufacture the quartz, they shut down for 2 weeks. And of course, that made it so that deliveries here got delayed, and then people being able to put in their quartz, that got delayed. And so I'm just thankful that instead of October 6th to come and put it in, they're going to come on September 30th. So yay, which is a week earlier. So, and then there's the finishing work to do, right? There's always like little finishing stuff that they got to do after that. So I figure Wednesday-ish, we'll be able to move in. Now, of course, I've packed my wet ones away, and these have dried up because the package opened, the top broke, and so they're dried. But just add a little bit of water, and it's just to clear this up. So we'll do that. So yeah, I'm going to try and do a couple layouts this week, because in the next 2 weeks I probably won't be able to do any. And then I'll have layouts to put up in the next little bit. Now I'm uploading a video right now. I don't know if it'll be ready. Should be ready soon. So it'll probably go up today on September 27th. And so today is what, Tuesday? So then I need one for next week and the week after until I'm settled in. Oops, there goes my breaker. Oh, that's going to be so nice not to have that. We got they're called Cloud Raker. Oh. Cloud Raker lights from Costco, and man alive, are they ever bright. So my craft room should be nice and bright, because I got 6 of them put in, and in one of the bedrooms, that's what we put in, and whew, the bedroom is bright. So it's like, well, that's cool. So they hadn't put in the lights in my craft room yet, so I think they're going to do that tomorrow. So that'll be cool. So I think I'm going to take the evergreen bow and I haven't scrapbooked, I think, in over a week. Yeah, at least over a week. We just had so many things to get done to finish off. So I haven't been coming into my scrap room, or by the time I'm done, I'm just like, duh. My brain is not functioning. So I've been doing a bit of reading. I'm almost done the Lunar Chronicles series. Oh my goodness. You know, I never thought I'd be one that would like sci-fi. But this series right here, I have the last book here, Winter. I finished this like a few days ago. So it's by Marissa Meyer, and it's Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, and then Winter. And then there's Ferris, which is like a prequel, which I've already read. And then there's Stars Above, which is sort of a novellas for after. So that's the only one I have left. This was 820 some pages, 822 or something. And I read it like in 5 days. It was so good. So almost another series done. I think I had started 15 series this year, and my goal for the end of the year was to catch up or finish as many of them as I possibly can. This is the last one I can finish. So that'll be 11 once I'm done this one. And then the other 3, I can only catch up. The next book is not out in that series. So then I'll concentrate on catching up on the other ones. And then I can start new series too. I think with finishing off 11 of them, I think I feel good now. I just felt for a while, I was like, oh my goodness, like I have 15 series on the go that I haven't even finished. And that's not my personality. When I start something, I like to finish it. So it just felt like I had a bunch of loose ends out there. And I know, like, the stories in my mind, in my head, you know, in my life just needed to be closed up. So finished off. So it's nice to be able to finish those off. So that's going to be 11. And I don't think I'll finish it though before the end of September, because I was reading 2 books at once. And when I was reading Winter, I got so into the book that I stopped reading the other book. Just because every minute that I had to read, I wanted to read Winter. So I kind of stopped reading the other book, even though the other book was good, but it's a standalone and it's a contemporary. Actually, it's kind of funny. It's Sophie Kinsella, and it's I've Got Your Number. So it's funny. I like it. So last night I started again on the Sophie Kinsella one. So I should have that one finished off before the end of the week, and then I'll start Stars Above. I don't mind having a couple of books on the go, because one of them is usually a physical book and then the other one is on my Kindle. So if I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't sleep, I just read on my Kindle, and then it doesn't bug hubby. But lately I've been sleeping well at night, so I haven't been waking up and reading in the middle of the night. And I think it has to do, my last rotation I did all days. And man, did I sleep well. Now I'm going to an all-day rotation for 7 months. And I have, how many? 7 night shifts left. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to be done the night shifts. And so 7 night shifts left, with which this weekend I'm doing 4. So boom, more than half done. And then I'll be done with that, and I can start sleeping better at night and stuff. So that'll be good. So I think I'm going to start with these, and then I still have the stickers too from Amy Tangerine. There's a few stickers in here too that is aqua, or what I can do too is I can take some of these cameras. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll put that aside. Start working on the background. Okay, so we'll open this up. I'm going to try to find some packaging, because I think I want to try and do some packaging technique to the background. There's some packaging. Usually I don't have too much issues finding packaging. I'm telling you, most of my stuff is put away, like I said. And I have all these things that I want to do, and I need, like one of them, I need a punch. I want to do some DIY embellishments, and I need a punch. And the only punches, and the only punch that I kept out is this one, this 1-inch punch. So I might start the video and start working on it, and then just finish it off once I'm in the new house that I have my punches and stuff. But yeah, I'm so, let's see, right now I don't have any paint brushes. Oh, I have one. Oh, let me see. Let me see. This one doesn't have any water. No water. Okay, there's water in this. Let me see. Maybe I can just dip this. This will be easier to clean, I think. Dip this like that. That's a lot though. So I got some old clear gesso in the background. Ooh. That is way too much. I don't want that much on my page. Let's see if I can find another piece of packaging. I'll just take something out of the packaging. I don't mind stuff being out of their packages. It makes it so that I try to use it faster if it doesn't have a package. I'm going to try to dilute it as much as possible. Just wanted it to be sort of faint in the background. That is not going to be faint. We will roll with it. That's okay. That is okay. All right. I'm just going to check this out because I don't have any paper towel or wet ones or baby wipes to wipe it. This paint is like full of pigment. Full of pigment. It's okay. So let's close this up before I make a huge mess. Now, one thing I can do to tone this down a bit. Let's see if those two things... See, it's, as soon as it dries, it gets a little lighter anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take some of this white. They're not the same product, but let's see if I can tone it down. You don't know if something works until you actually use it, right? But first I should try to dry it. Let's soak some of this up. There we go. Now, let's put some of this watercolor on here. Of course, I packed all my baby wipes away because I thought I'd be moving by this weekend, which I would have been just perfect. I'm just running out of these ones here now, or they dried up or whatever. Okay. Let's see where this picture's going to go. I just put my heat gun in the mess. There. Clean it off best I can. Now let's get rid of this. There. Okay. Now where is that picture? Okay. Now, template is here. And I want to do some of this. So this will tone it down quite a bit too. So I'm going to put some of this modeling paste on there. Now I need something to put the modeling paste on. What? I don't know if my room sounds as empty as what it was at the beginning, because we did put some boxes in here, so I think it sounds a little bit more full than what it did. But when I first took everything out and we didn't have any boxes in here, you could hear the echo. It was so empty. But I think now with the boxes filling in that corner over there. But yeah, my entire room is packed up except for what I'm using. And I just kind of have to, still want a scrapbook, so I have to figure out what I'm going to, what I'm going to use on layouts, and try not to think of other possibilities. It really narrows it down anyway. It's like, well, I can't use punches. I can't use any die cuts. I can't use stamps because I didn't keep any stamps out. So I did keep this stencil out because it was part of the August hip kit. The color combo. Okay. So it's just a tinge lighter, so I like that. So we'll put some here, and again, this reminds me of mountains. This one here, I'm going to put some so that it's not on that blue, so that you can actually see. I'm not being perfect. I don't care really how many I get done, or if I get all of them, all the diamond done or not. There you go. There. I think that'll be enough. Voila. Now I have to clean this up because it's going to be nasty if I don't. Again, don't have anything to... Oh, really love that modeling paste. It's from Heidi Swapp, and it's mint. I got it at Michael's. I was so shocked. I mean, I've been going to Michael's, don't get me wrong, but I haven't been like going down the aisles and trying to, find this or find that. Or the only thing I've been going there for is I'm getting those recollection cubes, so I have extras for my scrap room, and that's about it. And because I got the typewriter, so a few of the typewriter refills or whatever, the ink. And so anyway, because I didn't have any punches, I was like, oh, I could go get that pinked circle one, punch all around the page, because I've wanted it for a long time, and I just never did get it. And it's from Martha Stewart. And I thought, okay, well, I got to go to town, so I'll just go get that, and then they'll give me that one punch. Well, lo and behold, I didn't know that Michael's didn't sell Martha Stewart anymore. I was like, what? I was going around and around the store, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, there's nothing. There's no punches. There's no, like, for Martha Stewart. Anyway, I did end up getting it, but I ordered it online because that's the only place I could find it. So it was like, great. Well, so I still don't have it. Like, oh, well. Okay, so let's see if I can find, well, this is drying because it's modeling paste, so it's going to take a bit of time. So I'm going to put that to the side, let it dry, and I'm going to be looking for some pattern papers. And look at that rubber thing. Just when I looked over to see, I saw this little rubber thing, and it's the right color. So that's perfect. So I'm going to do that. Now I just need some paper. Oh, look at that. Some leftovers. So I can mat this photo. I might try to do something a little brighter too. If you've been following me for a while, you know that usually I pick a color or two and I kind of stick with it. So you can tell by the embellishments. I kind of go and grab a color, and then usually what I do is try to find one that is totally like, will create like an opposite color, like a pop of color. Pop of color. That's what I want to say. So this alpha, so this I want to call it the bucket list. Off the bucket list or something like that. So I might use that. We will see. Or what I might do is I might use these white ones and then just put it on the tag. Sometimes I like to do just subtle titles, but let's try to find some pattern papers that I can use with this. Maybe some cut aparts. My Amy Tangerine collection that I bought is all packed up. So I would have all this in the 6x6 if I didn't pack it up. But it's packed up, so I'm gonna have to live without. I'm gonna try and use everything that's in from the head kit. First, I like those. It's kind of a neutral. I don't think I want pink. I don't want to introduce too many colors. But I might bring in some neutrals. That I already have. I have part of that, but I could use that, or I could use some of these and cut them out. And that's just from my stash. Okay. Well, there's those. I could cut those apart and use a little bit on this. I might. I'm going to keep this out. Okay. Now, let's just randomly start cutting pieces of pattern paper, and we will see what is left and how it's going to fit. There. So I know it's this big. So I have a mark there on that pattern, so I don't want to make it the size of the photo. So let's see. Let's just make some strips here. If I change my mind, it's not a big deal. I might cut them down a little bit more. Indecision is a scrapbooker's worst enemy. So just go for it. Cut her down. It's just paper. There is more out there, and I'm sure there's more in your stash too. Although right now mine is all packed away, except for a few sheets. But I'm still managing to get some layouts done, so I'm not too worried. One thing I got to do this afternoon is try to, I don't know, try to make it so that I clean up my desk a little bit. Okay. Oh, I guess I'd cut this one. Okay. Let's just randomly cut these. There you go. maybe. Maybe. Oh, when I had my trimmer out, I planned on cutting one of these out. Hey, don't I have leftover of this instead of cutting into a new sheet? Let me see. Pretty sure I do. I don't like to cut into two different sheets. I can leave one sheet untouched. That way, if I need it for some other layout, so everything is, I need to reorg. There's not much in here, but after my last layout, I didn't reset, which I normally do. I normally reset, but I didn't this time. Let me see where I could have put that. No idea where that is. So I might have to cut it because I'm not going to look for it for an hour. Okay. I don't know where it is. So we will cut. So, go. So that's going to take a few minutes to detail cut. I could have left a little bit of a white border there so it would have made it easier to go underneath. Let me see. Just gonna cut away as close as I possibly can to the scallops. And then I'm gonna cut in. I don't need the whole thing done too. I probably need, well, it depends. I'm gonna put it on a few spots on the layout, I think. I don't mind cutting out. Just take your time. What I do is, you see how it's the paper moving and not the scissors? I move the paper and the scissors kind of glide. Just makes it easier. Easier to control your scissors, and if you don't have that constant motion, then it's not jagged edges around your corners. It's more of a smooth cut. I have to tell you, last night, once they were done, I never go during the day unless they call us and tell us, you know, can you come over and you know, we have questions or whatever. But I don't like to be there and be in their way. And so every night though, we go and we check what was done and ooh and ah. And so last night, usually we have to bring, like, you know, my cell phone if we can only get there after dark or whatever. And some lights or whatever, and we're trying to see in the dark. Anyway, last night, there was a bunch of lights, and it was like, oh, this is so nice. We can just flick it on. And the one place that didn't have lights was upstairs in my craft room, but that's okay. We were so happy, and they finished our cupboards yesterday. Oh, love them. So the only thing left is, like I said, the countertop. So that's going in on Friday. And then they're going to put the sink and the taps and all that, and the dishwasher in, and the water to the fridge. And so I figured that's going to be done on Monday. And then they're going to do the backsplash. Maybe they'll do the backsplash first, so that the other stuff is not in their way. And then probably on Tuesday, then all that other stuff will be put in. But it was so nice to see lights in there, and we were going on everywhere and turning on, flicking on the lights and looking at everything. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little one here, and then I'll cut it up and put a different spot on the layout, and then I can start building my clusters that way. Now, how about, I don't think this is dry. It's a little tacky still. So now I'm going to work on my title. And again, I don't know where my what's it called? Wax paper is, but I do know where my parchment paper is. So I found my parchment paper as I was packing, and I kept it out because I was like, well, I can't find my wax paper, so I'll just use that. And what parchment paper can be used for is to make your own enamel dots. So if you're cooking your perler beads or your pony beads, you can put this at the bottom of your tray, and then it won't, your cookie sheet, and then it won't stick. But for now, it'll have to do. There's no O, and that's, oh, I can use a 0. So I want to say off the bucket list. Off. That is one alpha that I could get 10 of each, and I still would find that I don't have enough. Maybe I'll do it in black, because I'm bringing in some black. Okay. Look at the picture that I found the other day. Oh, I've been finding all kinds of pictures, and man alive, I love them. I can't wait to scrapbook them. Look how little Josh is. Oh, I think that's the one you can tell the most, because, I mean, Caitlin, yeah, look how young I look. Hello. That was like 10 years ago, at least. So that's my oldest. That's Jessica, and that's Caitlin, and that's Josh. And it must be more than, I think he's about 4 there, maybe. Oh, so cute. So I had taken a picture with me and the kids, and then my husband. He has hair. He doesn't have hair anymore. He looks so young. So with my husband and the kids. So I gotta scrap these. I found those. Oh, I still wear my hair the same way. You know, creature of habit, I guess. No, I found those, and I found some other ones, and I've been putting all the pictures all in one spot that I'm finding like that, and then when I put them in a box, I'm gonna have like a little box or whatever, and I'm gonna put like photos to scrap soon, so I'll know to open it. Off the bucket list. So it's been a lot of fun. A lot of these were tucked in between other layouts, so I'm gonna take all the layouts that I need to put into albums, and I'm gonna put them on my desk in my new room, and I'll take a picture and show you how many I have to put in albums. I'll separate them. The ones that are journaled and just need to be put in albums, and then the other ones that need to be journaled and put into albums. And I bet you it's going to be so many. It's not funny. Off, oops, the bucket. I'm just going to have to squeeze that in a little bit, but that's okay. And then list. I think I'll do all. Yes, I do. Maybe I can do all capital or uppercase letters off the bucket list. So that'll fit. What I might do, actually, that's the one I want to take off, and then just do like this, and kind of do that off the bucket list. So then it'll take up the whole tag. We shall see. Okay. Let's start with the work bucket. That's the one thing, it doesn't stick to parchment as well as it sticks to the other stuff, wax paper. But right now it's all good. Off the bucket. There. What I did was I kind of put the C up a little bit, but I like the way it looks. Off the bucket list. So next we will put list. Oh, looks like it wants to stay all together. Cool. List. Okay. So it's going to work out good, because if I work the 1, 2, 3, first, second, third, and fourth night, and then training on Friday. So if they finish it off on Wednesday, then we can start moving in. Don't know if I like that. Let me bring it up a little bit and then just do this. I think I like that better. Then I can look to see if I have any kind of washi tape or something, and just kind of decorate the top a little bit. And it'll make it look like I wanted to do that. Oh, like that. Okay. I don't have a lot of washi tape out. I have a handful out. So if I don't find washi tape for it, then it'll just have to stay. I have these, which the blue is off. So that's not going to work. I have these, which is film strip, and it's navy. That might work. Then I can put it somewhere else on the layout. So I'm going to put it up here and down here. And then I'll put it, and then it kind of brings in that blue from there. So that's fine. That's cool. Okay. So my title is already done. Now I just got to figure how to put these together, so we can do that while that's drying up too. Well, first let's add some ink, and it's the Evergreen Bow. I'm going to finish this, and then I think I'm going to go and read for a bit. And I just checked, and my video is uploaded, so I'll finish getting that ready and upload it to, or release it on YouTube. There. And I got to check when my next assignment is due for Get It Scrap, because I want to make sure I'm not late for that. I finished the one that's going to be released in September. That's all done. I just got to do the voiceover. But it's the one for October. Now I got to get that done. There we go. And it's kind of cool because I think we're going to be in for Thanksgiving. So hello. Couldn't be more perfect, right? I'm going to be so thankful. And we're going to be in there because in Canada, Thanksgiving is on October 10th, not in November. So, and I think we're going to move in next week. So, yay. That's pretty cool. So we'll have lots to be thankful for, which we were before anyway, but even extra stuff, right? Oh, wrong side. Beep, 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 beep. Not paying attention. Ooh, nasty. There. I think I like it better that way. And then I'll decide whether or not I want to do something like this and do it double. Like if I do this and then cut it and flip it and make it the opposite, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think. So we'll see. Let's check to see if this is done. Yep. Okay. So if I do it this way, oh, I think I like that idea. Let's try that. So that's dry. Boom. Let's cut this up. Oh, just fits. Woohoo! It's like I planned it or something. Okay, cool. This way. Okay. Try to line it up the best I can. Oh, you can't even tell. It's awesome. And if there is a little gap up here, that is a perfect spot to do an embellishment cluster. Oop, a little crooked. Let's fix that. Okay. Awesome. All right, maybe I can use some of that because it looks like that. It's too long for a strip, but maybe I can use some of it, or maybe this, with a little bit of this peeking out. Okay, let's find out where this tag can go. Okay. Okay, let's cut this off right there. I can use some of that up here and then somewhere else, wherever the third cluster is going to be. Maybe I can use that. I like this big circle to start a cluster, and maybe over here, move it over a little bit. I need something to ground it that way. Maybe something like that. This is too big for everything else. Okay. losing my glasses. My poor glasses have been used and abused so much. I got new ones, but I'm having a hard time getting used to them. So my husband had to get some super glue or keep tight or something glue, because they kept, where the glasses are like this, they kept popping away like that, like bad. And we, even with the screws, we couldn't get it to go back together. They're so old. But anyway, he fixed it, because I ordered a new pair, but before they came in, I needed glasses. I can't work without glasses, so, but now I have the new glasses, and I don't want to use the new ones. I'm using them a little bit at work, a little bit at a time, so that I can, my eyes get used to them, because they're a little bit stronger, I have to say. But, okay. Alrighty. Let's use some of this stuff and spread it out so that we have a little bit on each little cluster. And then I'd love to use this. Hello, hello. Something like that. Something that comes off of there. Love to use that bird, but again, I wish they make things a little daintier. A little smaller. Okay, let's bring this. And then we'll put 5 here, 3 here, and maybe 1 and some there. Okay, let's just start gluing down. Now, somebody asked me why I wasn't using my fine line bottle anymore, because it's clogged. And I figure I'm going to figure out how to unclog it once I'm in the new house, because I'm not using it enough. I'm only scrapbooking like once every 2 weeks. So it's just going to keep clogging. Where before, I mean, I was scrapping every day, so it didn't have time to clog. But right now, once every 2-3 weeks, it's just clogging. And I don't feel like having to figure out, like, to get it unclogged 10 times. So I'm just going to use my, it's the same glue, it's the Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive, it's just in the bigger bottle, and I figure I'm just going to use it like this and worry about getting it unstuck later. Just bring it up a little bit to kind of bring it with that cluster of paint and modeling paste. Okay, we're just going to commit and just go for it and just glue it down. One thing I have to remember is to bring some of this in, some of the washi tape, because I got washi tape on that tag. So I want to make sure that I get some in there. Let's tuck that in behind. There we go. Might put the year on this one. It's just July 2015. That was actually last year's trip. I haven't printed my photos off for this year yet. Figure I'll wait. Once we're in, I will do that. Okay, just a sec. How about if I put that on top? that. Then wait. Let's move it over and then I'll cut off what's left over. Go. Looks like glasses. Okay. Now, let's just, like I say, commit. Let's just commit. Just like that. So you can still see some of the mixed media. I'm going to put some twine in here. I have one twine out. One, that's all I've kept out. And luckily, it matches. I seem to tend to scrapbook a lot in this color, the aqua teal, which, I mean, I go with the colors that are, I guess, provided in the collections, but I seem to gravitate towards that color. So that's done. I don't know if I'll be able to put in that crazy word. Again, if it was just a little smaller. Yeah, no. Okay, let's see if I can put that hello, hello. I think I like it there. Just finishes off that cluster really well. Out here it kind of looks like it's just falling off the edge, but here it touches more than one thing, so it brings it together. And then what am I going to put here? There's not a lot of stuff left. Oh, sticker book. Okay. I'm going to put some lines here, I think, and do the journaling there about the bucket list. What about this? Could I find somewhere for this? Oh, there was a little heart too that I kind of didn't use because I was like, oh, there's no other hearts. Maybe that can come here. Maybe not. No. No. Maybe this heart. I'll just ink it, but I think it'll go well there. This, I'll just stick it on the side because I think I need something else there. Let's look at what is left. Oh, there's a small bird here. Put it on foam tape and bring it up a little bit. Like that. And then there's a similar one right there. So we'll try to find a spot for that so that we bring a heart to this corner. Leave it there for now. And then July is the wrong color. Oh, it's okay. this the right color? Little bird. Oops. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see if I can fit him back. So cute though. Okay. Let's fit him back. Arrow pointing out like that. See if I can move it a little bit. What I didn't like is that the arrow is half on the white and half on the color part, so I didn't like how it looked. Let's see if I like this heart better over here. Like a word or something, like something like a little word sticker or something. And that might be a little difficult to find. There's enjoy today in white. Yeah, that might be okay. It's just, let's move this up. Let's get enjoy in there. And then we'll get the arrow pointing out. Okay, come on. Just overlapping the word a little bit so that it kind of makes it belong. The only thing I wish is that the word was somehow a little closer to that. Yeesh. Okay, I'm committed. Maybe this one I can move a little bit, but not too much. Oops. There. That's going to be good, just so that it overlaps the word a little bit. Again, if things are touching, then it makes it look like it belongs. And the word and the arrow pointing that way. Let's see if I can fit this heart or not. The clear sticker is hanging over the side there, and I don't like that. It's clear, but I can still see it. I'm going to cut that off. There. All right. What did I do with that heart? I think I'm going to put the two hearts on this one, I think. I don't like it up there. I like it better down here. And I'm going to put some foam tape on this. This page is almost done. foam tape. It's fine. Those poor stickers. I've lifted and moved them so much. Well, that's a good thing. You know that you can. Except for that Enjoy. That was ripping everything off. So, all right. Now, I have some of this Bow Bunny. It's called Pearlescent, which basically it makes your own enamel dots. And it's the same color as that paste back there. So let's put some of this out. It's very fluid. Go, and we'll put 3 here. And then I'm going to put some of this in some of the embellishment clusters. If I can find some spray mist, which I don't know if I have any. Should have kept one in that color because I use it all the time. But I'm not sure if I did or not. Okay. Go. Glue was kind of running out. Okay, so we'll put a little bit up there. Wish I could find a little heart for up here. Oh, maybe my enamel dots. I can find one the right color. I like it better on this side. It's so big. Make it a little smaller. Just a itty bitty one. There we go. And this glue dries clear, so it's all good. There, I just found this cluster looked a little bit anemic. So a little bit more in there will help it out. If I put the little heart. On the sticker and above. There. Makes it a tight cluster, but I like that. Okay. So a little heart here. It's a little different texture, but at least it's a heart. The other heart just didn't go. I'm gonna put one in here somewhere. I don't know. I am not knowing where I'm gonna put. Right there, just underneath that little rubber thing. Just gonna finish off that little cluster and make it so it touches the circle. There we go. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna find some splash or some missed in the right color, which I don't know if I have any out. I was sure I had some out. This one is what color? Okay. Oh, that's close. It's a little darker, but it's good. Have to find something to wipe that off. Oops, got some all over my enamel dots. I gotta put 2015 there with, I'll use some black, some of these, just to add more black over here. 2015. Yeah, 2015. Should I put July? Oh, they're stuck together. 2015. And I'll just put, oh, there's no little U's. Let me see if I have another black one handy or if it's packed. Oh yeah, I got some. July 2015. Just gonna move this over. Just leaving a little bit of the aqua on top. So you can see it. And I'm overlapping the stickers so that I have enough room. I could cut them off, but overlapped them. 2015. That's it. I could probably put some black splashes. That would probably really make them pop and add more black. Do I have any out? I have brown. Let me go check. Blue, green. I don't have any, but that's okay. We'll just do with what we got. So that's it. I might, what I might do is cut this down and find, I have, if I have any left, I probably packed all of them. Some dark blue cardstock. I thought I had kept some out, but it's possible. Nope, here it is. I'm going to cut this down to 11 3/4 by 11 3/4, and I'm going to mount it on the blue, and it's really going to make it pop out. So that's it. That's going to complete this layout using the August hip kits. So thanks for watching. Bye.